Welcome to the 7th episode of the Unqualified Gamers podcast. I am CC Punishment with my co-host Queen Cheese.
Hello, happy Tuesday.
Who just didn't have her headphones plugged in and made us redo this beginning intro part. So this is going to be better. We've already done it once. It's okay. It's okay. We're here. We are unqualified.
But we are fucking here.
We're fucking here.
Here. This is the second go because...
because, hey.
I screwed it up.
Queen screwed it up. It's okay. It's all right. It happens. I'm not even worried about it.
What do we got on the docket today?
We have a great show today, Queen. DEXB0T is here.
Legend.
Yes, Carnage Clan member. Lots of fans around the world love this guy. I can see why. I've been in his stream now, and I really enjoy his energy. Maybe I can learn a few things from this guy. Really, really, really nice stream. World-class
awesome
collection of G Fuel. Oh my god, it's beautiful.
He has like a whole wall of G Fuel.
He does, and I did ask him in his stream what the best one was, and he told me, and I forgot about it. So I'm going to ask him again tonight if I remember, and maybe we will use his code to do a G Fuel giveaway.
Oh, we have to. I've never even had G Fuel, so I'm going to have to get whatever he tells us to get using his code, obviously. But
Right.
Super excited, and I'm really hoping that everybody, that this episode even comes out, because he might die this weekend.
Oh, why is that?
Because there's a giant 10-story rocket falling from the sky is going to hit Earth sometime this week.
You know, we really had really good banter with this the first time through, because Queen thought it was going to kill her for sure. I said, hey, you live by a fire department, this lands on you, they'll save you, and we can just fly you up here, and you can just join me in person for the next episode, which we're going to do that someday, I'm sure. One of us is going to do that. But
I think it's funny. No, you have to come douse because Reaper's here.
Dallas.
But I think it's funny that the only reason you know that I live by a fire department is because you have to listen to the fire sirens all the time.
Well, plus, like, that one day you were sitting by the window yelling at the firemen to take their shirt off. I thought it was a little awkward, but, you know, I mean, whatever.
That's not true. That never happened. That never happened. Anyways, speaking of rockets, we have a Rocket League tournament coming up this Saturday for the Crew Network. It is going to be awesome.
I'm excited about it. I have probably 30 games of Rocket League by now, and I'm already a master at the game. I'm pretty good. Queen got lucky. If you guys saw the last Hoppy's Task and eliminated me, that was with 5 games of Rocket League experience. So, now...
Literally the only thing you do is you run around and you boom people and you collect boost. Like, you couldn't hit the ball if I paid you.
I don't try to hit the ball. I hit other cars.
So, if you want more details on how to sign up and be a part of the Rocket League tournament and kick CC's ass, it's not hard to do. We have details on our Instagram and on the Crew Network's Instagram as well, so it's going to be a good time.
Absolutely. I'm super excited about it. Make sure you sign up if you're a Rocket Leaguer, and it's going to be a blast. We're going to have a good time, good vibes, always in the Crew Network tournaments.
It's always fun.
So,
second piece of housekeeping news is our big giveaway where we're giving away either a Respawn chair, an Astro headset, mouse, keyboard, controller, or an Elgato Stream Deck. That is ending on Friday, and we're going to pull a winner live on your stream. At what time?
Friday, we're going to do it 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on my stream. So come, enter the giveaway, and we're going to spin the wheel live on stream so y'all can watch. The winner, if you want to donate the chair to me, I'll accept it.
Nobody's going to do that.
Somebody might, but probably not. I mean, I don't blame them. Those chairs are sweet. I've been looking at them. Haven't pulled the trigger yet. Decided to get a new phone today, and Verizon is screwing me around.
Got to get with AT&T, baby.
AT&T is just not good in my area.
I know. I'll call my people.
Me. You want to know what the problem is with my new phone?
What happened to your phone?
Because I want the purple iPhone 12. And they're like, oh, well, we can't activate those for some reason today.
Why do you want the purple? Who cares? You put a case on it anyways. You can't even see.
I'm not going case anymore.
Purple case.
I'm living on the edge here. All right, no case anymore.
Wow, interesting.
I refuse. And I want purple.
I'm very happy that they finally came out with the color that you want, but I'm very sad that you aren't able to get it. So
It's all right.
My condolences to you. If you want to enter the giveaway, if you're not aware of how to do it, go to our Twitter at UnqualGamers and find our giveaway tweet, like it, retweet it. The retweet is your actual entry, so make sure you do that. And then you'll need to sub to our YouTube and like us on all the other social media platforms. And like CC said, we'll pull a winner live on his stream on Friday. Make sure that you have done all of those things. Otherwise, you will be disqualified.
Right.
So... I'm super excited to see who wins.
It's not hard. It's not hard to get entered. I'm excited to see who wins too. We've already lived up to the giveaways on the last two. One of them, I guess I haven't lived up to it because he hasn't been on for me to give it to him.
Well, he better get on that.
Yeah,
I have a battle pass to give you.
Right. Absolutely, and I'm ready to pull the trigger. He just has to get on with me so I can do it. But absolutely excited. But what I'm more excited about is to hear your update on the Marvel movies. Where are you? You were you finished Thor, the second Thor movie, right? So where are we at now?
Okay, so for those of you that don't know that might be listening for the first time, I had never seen a single Marvel movie before. And so CC has forced me to watch every single one in order. And I've just been giving a quick update every week on where I am and what I think. On last week's episode, I told you how I don't like Thor and I don't like Captain America. CC believes that that's going to change, but it's not. So I watched... What did I watch? The second Captain America and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Winter Soldier and then the first Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yep.
So, thoughts on the Winter Soldier? Quickly.
Spoiler alert, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I cried when I thought Nick Fury died. Thankfully, he didn't. I still don't like Captain America because he's just a boomer. Stuck in a...
Did you like Bucky?
Bucky's his best friend that turned evil.
Yeah.
Then turned good again.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool. Because I know he's in the new movie with the guy with the wings.
He was in the Falcon and Winter Soldier because he's the Winter Soldier. So
yeah. I mean, I don't mind him. It's fine. It's whatever. He's just not... I would never be like, oh my god, Captain America, yay. He's just not it for me.
So I know you're not like a big Captain America guy, right? There's only one Captain... Or girl, whatever. Dude, whatever. Captain America dude. But, because dude, anybody can be a dude.
I'm a dude.
But anyway... Captain America Civil War is the next Captain America movie, and that's got like everyone in it. It's kind of like an Avengers movie, so it's not just him.
Listen, I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna watch all of them, but he's just not my favorite. Iron Man will forever be my main squeeze. So, but Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
On our first recording of this, you were talking about how funny it was, and
I thought it was hilarious.
I just don't think it's funny. I thought they were trying too hard to be funny, which to me isn't funny. I do like Groot, though.
I mean, there was the dance-off to save the world.
Okay, I'm going to be completely honest. It took me 4 tries to watch this movie because I kept falling asleep.
Oh, wow.
And so I was having difficulty following along with the storyline because I kept having to pick it back up after falling asleep.
Gotcha.
So Chris Pratt is nice to look at. The raccoon is adorable. Groot is cute as can be. And now he's going to be Baby Groot, I hear.
Yeah. So you didn't watch after the credits. He died saving everyone. The "We Are Groot" thing, moment, great moment in cinematic history. And then Rocket replanted him, but after the credits, he's born. He's Baby Groot again. You'll see in the next one. Yeah,
I love that
absolutely.
because I'm a plant mom, and one of my plants actually just had babies, so I have baby plants right now. So.
That's right. We know you're a plant mom with your plant babies. You
Yes.
showed me one before the podcast and called it a her. So that was...
Plants have genders. He doesn't believe me.
I'm not saying they don't. I just think it's weird and I don't understand it. It's okay. I accept it. It's fine.
A lot of people don't understand video games.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
There's something
You're not
just...
wrong.
This is Mia. She's a pepperomia. Pepperomia.
This is Mia.
Pepperomia. And she was little bitty when I first got her. Look how much she's grown.
Pepperomia, so you named her Mia?
Yeah.
That's very nice. I actually really... I respect that.
I name my plants based off of the type of plant that they are. So Bella, she's a Bella palm. I call her my Bella.
Right
I'm not
on.
that crazy. This is her. And if you can't tell, she, like I said before, my cats attacked her and ate her. So she's recouping.
You're
Anywho.
good. You're good. Let's not wait any longer. Let's bring in DEXB0T. Are you ready?
Let's go get him. Yeah, I'm
Let's
ready.
do it.
All right. We are so pumped to welcome today's guest, DEXB0T. He is a popular Twitch streamer, primarily streams Call of Duty content. More recently, he's moved into MLB The Show 21. You're a content creator and director for Carnage Clan. Partnerships with G Fuel, Respawn Gaming, and Scuff, but most importantly, he's the man with the best laugh on Twitch. DEXB0T, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Now, before we get started, I know that I told you were coming in here to record a podcast, but you're actually here because I need to ask you about your car's extended warranty.
Queen Cheese is an asshole.
These people. Those people.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
All right.
kidding.
DEXB0T, how do we follow you and support Fuel, Respawn, Scuff, all that? How do we follow you and support you through those?
Pretty much all of my branding on any social or any promo discount codes that I have with any of my partner companies is all DEXB0T with a 0, DEXB0T. I try to keep my branding as consistent as possible just for clarity. So
Smart
Love
man,
it.
smart
on
man.
every social platform you could possibly think of, except
Right
OnlyFans.
on.
I was going to say OnlyFans.
Not OnlyFans yet. Not yet.
Not yet. We'll work on that with you. We'll help you out. How long
Thank you.
have you been streaming?
Gaming. I've been gaming since I was a kid, but I really got into online gaming probably roughly around 2001. I played some PC games whenever I was in high school. I don't want to like reveal my age too much with that, but yeah, I've been doing online gaming for a while now. That's pretty much that's what I've enjoyed. I enjoy the online. I enjoy communicating with people, getting to know people competitively, gaming as well. I enjoy that more so back in the day, not so much now, but yeah, I've been around the block.
You have been
So how
around.
long have
When
you
did you
been
start streaming?
Streaming, yeah.
I started streaming in 2004, beginning of 2014, I believe. So I've been doing it a while. I started on Twitch, just streaming straight from my Xbox One console. Then streamed on Twitch for a few years. Kind of was learning the ropes, starting to upgrade stuff, and then moved my streams over to YouTube for a couple of years, and then eventually moved back to Twitch. So I've been around the block a little bit with that too.
Right on.
Wow.
Right on.
Yeah.
Wow. So we were talking earlier about your wonderful G Fuel
Yeah, we brought that up in the intro.
wall
Talking about your wall of G Fuel.
that you have behind you.
Yeah.
Which one's your favorite? Because I know there's one that you were recommending that we get.
Yeah, I asked it in your stream the other day and I forgot. So
Yeah, I really like hype sauce. It's
That's
this
it.
one right here. It's a raspberry lemonade flavor. It's pretty
Nice.
cool. I don't know how well the lighting's gonna show up there.
Oh, there it goes.
It shows up good.
Nice.
I love raspberry flavored things. So it's pretty spot on. Raspberry lemonade. Yeah.
Right on, right
One
on.
thing I think is tricky about it is like for new customers that might want to come through or try it out. Like I feel like if you're ordering things online and you don't really get to do like a taste test or anything like they would have like at live events, like how likely is someone to just buy something named hype sauce if you don't really know
Right.
Right.
maybe, you know, you got other flavors like sour blue chug rug. You're like, okay, that's probably like sour blue raspberry or something, you know.
Right.
But yeah, it's really good. I really like it. I'm hooked on it. It's actually what I'm drinking right now. So
I'm
Nice.
definitely gonna get one. The first time I tried G Fuel, I ordered like the starter pack where it gave me a bunch of different flavors to try,
yeah,
and I really liked the blue raspberry one.
It-
So
that was my favorite until I tried the hype sauce. So
I
that's a
can't wait to
good
try
one.
hype sauce. I'm gonna
Yeah.
order that tonight.
Okay, all right, here we
I'm gonna
go.
order it tonight.
With code DEXB0T, DEXB0T.
That's right.
Don't forget.
Spot on. Thank you.
Absolutely.
That's how I got my chair too, my Respawn chair.
Yeah, that's
Really?
cool.
Code DEXB0T.
Nice.
Yeah, I love it.
That's-
It's my favorite gaming chair I've ever had. So I'm in the
Well,
same
I
boat.
get
I'm gonna
compliments
have
all
to
the time.
order myself one soon when I can afford it
Yeah,
because
yeah.
my chair is thrashed, and we're gonna give one away, and we're pretty sure nobody will just give me the chair that they win. So it's fine.
I don't know if you want it, right?
Yeah, they win it, so it's theirs. But
Yeah.
let's jump into some gaming news, Queen.
All right, let's do it. So our first story today is that Sony and Discord have announced their partnership. And this happened early last week, but we actually covered on a previous episode that Microsoft was going to buy Discord. And in a surprising turn of events, because in April 2021 was when it was rumored that Microsoft wanted
Right.
to acquire Discord. This deal did fall apart because Discord's leadership wanted to keep the company independent, and soon after they announced the partnership with PlayStation. And then it says it might also worry Xbox players like myself, who might fear Discord will ignore their preferred console platforms for now. But they are saying that Discord is going to work on getting partnerships with all the other consoles so that hopefully it can have some seamless integrations with consoles. I couldn't be more thrilled to find out that
Right.
Microsoft is not buying Discord.
Right. We all know that Microsoft, like, I think that Discord works great now. And, I was just afraid personally that Microsoft was going to, buy it and then change it. It works great, right?
Yep.
But best possible outcome if they work, right? I mean, I think so anyway.
I think it could be great. Especially for like community building and stuff. Having especially for like creators or just gaming communities as a whole, be able to use centralized Discord servers to be able to communicate, link up, find groups to play with and stuff like that.
Right.
I think it could be great for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think so.
I was thinking to myself, it was what, $10 billion that they were talking about buying it. I was like, there's no way they're going to pass up $10 billion. And they did.
That's crazy,
man.
And I'm so excited.
It's a brave move.
It's a big F you.
I'd have been like, yep.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. 10 billion? All right. Yeah, cheers. You can have it.
You can yep.
Take it. But I think that's just awesome news. They basically what they said was the new partnership between PlayStation and Discord seems to be a positive one for users. PlayStation will get a partial stake in the successful game-related platform and have better online chat services, while Discord will remain independent, becoming more appealing to players on PS4 and PS5. Now we just have to wait and see what improvements are in store and what future collaborations might happen on other platforms. So
yeah,
let's
I'm
do
excited
it.
for
It'll be
it.
pretty cool. I'm excited. The only thing that kind of worries me about just a little bit is, like whenever you're playing online games, especially like Call of Duty and stuff like that, right? So some of us that may be a little more into this gaming scene, we may have invested in our setups and we're using Discord from a PC while we're playing, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Well, think about all the background noise you hear from in-game microphones, right?
Right.
You got vacuums going in the background. You got their PlayStations about to
laundry.
Their parents yelling. What if those same players and people are like, they're in your Discord server talking. They got their PlayStation headset on. They're like eating chips in the background.
Yeah, you got a DJ playing music. Yeah.
I'm a little worried about like who I might want to get into the call with me. Say if I'm playing and streaming.
Right.
True.
It's definitely cool to have it to be inclusive for sure. But just
right. Yeah, I didn't think about that side.
Users,
Yeah, just have to
So is it not
be
going to be
careful.
private anymore? Is that what we're saying?
Oh, I mean, sure. You'll still have
You still have control.
private servers and stuff like
Right.
that. But say like if I'm going to do a live stream, I'm going to run open lobbies with viewers, and everyone wants to jump in, and more players can now use Discord. Well, they all join in now, and then like who knows what the quality of their microphones and headset might be while I'm trying to like play and stream and hear that background noise as well.
If you want to play online, get a decent microphone. It's not that expensive, guys. It's not.
Especially in 2021. Like back in the day, it was a little tough.
Right.
But now it's like
you get a
$20
for like $40
$20
now.
Yeah. This headset that I'm actually wearing right now. I don't have the mic. I'm not using it, but my pink headset broke, and I got this. This is a Razer headset I got on Amazon. Next day delivery, $40.
Nice.
Like,
and it's probably way better than what I used to spend $150 on 10 years
Right.
ago.
Right.
Way better now.
Yeah, the old Turtle Beach headsets on the Xbox One, $150. They're junk now compared to what we got now.
A year maybe.
Right.
Like, why did I even buy that?
It's so funny. I used to make fun of people when I played. So I played Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 back in like 2010, right?
Yep, roughly around there. Yeah.
It was around that time because I remember I was married and living on an army base. So it was like a past life. And I wrote a little blog making fun of people for certain things. And it was like, if you're a Riot Shield person, I hate you, which still holds true. But I made fun of people. It's like, if you have a microphone, like, and you're talking in game, you're such a loser. And now here I am on a fucking podcast.
How times have changed.
How the times have changed. How the turntables, right?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, that's funny.
That's funny.
All right, moving on to the second story. This is a prominent Grand Theft Auto leaker says that GTA 6 is not coming until late 2023. So I'm going to read this article. It says, will Rockstar Games ever release GTA 6? Of course it will. But right now, many Grand Theft Auto fans can't help but feel the next installment in the series is never going to come. It's been nearly 8 years since the release of GTA 5 and more than 2 years since the release of Red Dead Redemption 2. The expectation is that Rockstar is hard at work on GTA 6, and this is the expectation mostly because of rumors, reports, and leaks. However, before GTA can release, it has to be revealed. And it hasn't even been revealed yet. And it sounds like it's not going to be revealed anytime soon. Earlier this week, a prominent leaker relayed words of the game's release window, noting that the earliest possible release for the game would be late 2023.
I mean, I don't have a problem with that just because I feel like every time GTA does have a release, it goes very, very smooth compared to like a lot of other games. At least that's my opinion. That's been my experience with it. Like, if you want a good game, give them the time, right? Like, we all know 100%. The Cyberpunk issues, right? If they would have had 2 more years on that, we could have a better game, right? So, I mean, I know it sucks. Everybody wants it, but, you know, you don't want them to just give you a piece of crap in a bag, right? You want a quality game. You can't have your cake and eat it too, you know? You gotta give them time to make the product good, and they've never let us down before, so, you know, that's my opinion on it anyway.
Yeah. Well said.
Queen?
No, Dex, go. What are you going to say?
Yeah, what do you got?
I completely agree with all of that. You know, I feel like I've only played GTA 5. I'm not really like a well-seasoned GTA player. I had a lot of fun on it. Like, I played it roughly around 2015. I streamed it some here and there, you know, but was still very new to it. But I had a lot of fun, and I've even thought about like trying to revisit it because, like you said, Rockstar they're making great games with GTA.
Right.
So many people like have fun with it. They can connect to it. I even saw like someone on my Twitch stream said today that like GTA had, I don't know, however many hundreds of thousands of viewers still, like how many years later, like you said.
Right.
Yeah, XQC or whatever his name is. All he really streams is GTA 5. And it's been 8 years since that game came out.
It's so impressive. It's so impressive. But what I'm like unfamiliar with, and I've thought about like trying to like gain some more knowledge about is like the role playing and stuff like that. Does he do that, the role playing servers and whatnot?
We've had this conversation. I want to try it.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it. I've heard that there's some like servers where like you have to go to like a 9-to-5 job. Like
I have the
greatest
idea ever for that.
He wants to start our own little world.
Oh my god, it's gonna be, if I can get the people to do it and actually do it, it's gonna be legendary.
But is it cross-platform on the role-playing stuff?
It's not.
That's the issue. Is I'm stuck with my Xbox while everybody else has got their $2,000 PCs. I'm not I'm not.
Queen, we need to get you a PC.
Podcast takes off. All right.
Yeah, when
the
podcast takes off,
let's do it.
You're gonna the
podcast right now.
That's right. Listen, Dex,
subscribe.
I want to kiss you right now because it's gonna take off, and you're gonna have like 4 PCs in your corner. You don't even know what to do with. So yeah,
let's go.
You don't even have to worry about it.
No, I love my Xbox. I will never ever get rid of Xbox, even if I have a PC. And I have a reason why. We'll get into that later. But
nothing wrong with that.
Back to GTA. Back to GTA. I would love to try the role playing thing. I just don't have any friends on Xbox, so I'm stuck with.
Listen, Xbox people, DM her.
It is cross-platform. I mean,
it could be.
We're still years out from that, but
yeah.
What if it is?
That'd be dope.
You know,
right?
Even so that's something that's new with MLB The Show. It's cross-platform now. You know.
Yeah, I want.
You know, I'm new to that game. I'm just now getting into it, but like even up until this year, it was never even on Xbox. You know, it was always a Sony game. So
I've been watching you play that like crazy. You play that on PS5 or are you on PC?
I'm on PS5.
Oh, you're on PS5. Okay, I thought I heard you say that in your stream the other day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been seeing you play it on your stream and on TikTok. And that's why I told Queen, I'm like, he's been playing this MLB a lot. He doesn't play Call of Duty. I haven't seen you play Call of Duty lately anyway. So, but yeah, I have never been a big fan of baseball games, But watching you play, it's like I want to play it so bad. So I've almost bought it like 3 times.
I've had some
So
people say that. It's kind of neat.
yeah, and then I saw you looking for creators to play with on TikTok the other day. I was like, oh yeah, I'm buying it now. So
Yeah.
I'll probably be in your DMs later, like, hey, let's play a game together.
Yeah, I'm just
So
trying to think of ways I could have fun because, like, I know, like, if I get on and play head to head, being a newer player, my biggest problem right now is like taking a pitch, you know. And in baseball, like, you only get 3 strikes and you're out, you know. For anyone that may not be familiar with it, but you know, I'm gonna get there. I'm swinging everything. I didn't pay $70 to strike out for every time, and I'm going to. So I was like, I want to play some people, have some fun, talk some smack. If I lose 1-0, if I lose 12-0, you know, whatever. But at least have some fun with it, you know. So
absolutely, man.
Kind of what I've been thinking about, just ways to create content and have fun with it. Because I am kind of in a funky spot with COD right now, so just trying to keep pushing.
It happens, man. It happens. We all get there. I was a big Fortnite guy. Like everybody that hung out in my stream was Fortnite. Like when I switched to Call of Duty because this new season, like of Fortnite, literally made me hate it. And I switched to Call of Duty, and I had a lot of people like, I'm not coming anymore because you're not playing Fortnite. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna play something I don't enjoy. So, you know, I've been branching out to different games. So definitely MLB is one that I would like to try.
Maybe I'll have to try it now too. Because it's on Xbox, right? He said it's on Xbox.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's $70?
Roughly. I don't know. I get the deluxe edition. So
we were just talking about this podcast. Between $70 is nothing to us. It's no big deal.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of Call of Duty, our third and final story today is that Raven announced that it is trying to raise the Call of Duty Warzone skill ceiling. So, Call of Duty Warzone developer Raven has said it is close to a balanced homeostasis, which is the oddest way to describe a video game I've ever heard.
I can't wait to hear Dex talk about this because his face right there. I need to hear what's brewing in his brain right there.
He said where most weapon options are at the very least viable, leaving it to focus on raising the skill ceiling. That's hard to say. Skill ceiling of the game. The developer shared its balance change philosophy as part of the patch notes for a Warzone update that went live this week. They spoke openly about the difficulty it faces making sweeping changes to the Warzone meta as popular guns are inevitably affected. And I have to say, I've read a lot of patch notes and I've never seen one that felt more human than this one. They said, there are millions of you, and when we reduce the effectiveness of a weapon, we are bound to make a change to someone's favorite gun. As players of this game ourselves, it pains us just as much. However, we remain torn. We are the custodians of this game. We make it for you. In the same light, we are charged with maintaining the health and integrity of the game. In some instances, this requires us to reduce the effectiveness of some universally cherished weapons. When we make a change like this, our intent is the promotion of diversity. We believe what makes a game truly engaging is choice. When we diminish that choice, we take away the agency to play the game your way. This can happen when a weapon becomes so effective that simply not utilizing it puts you at a disadvantage. So, despite this, Raven reckons most options are currently viable, but it still needs to address Warzone's time to kill, which is another huge and a whole other topic in and of itself. But
I think that's the most human thing we've ever heard from them. So, hey, that's awesome.
It's refreshing for sure.
Yeah.
So, I wanted to bring this up because this has been a hot topic in the Unqualified Gamers podcast, just about Warzone in general. About the weapons, skill-based matchmaking, the rose skin. Baby. He loves the Krig 6. Let's not go off on a Krig 6 tangent. But I wanted your opinion, Dex, because you're the only person that I know that's literally played and loved and been good at every single Call of Duty game. So you're the most qualified person in the room right now. Please take it away.
Okay, so I feel like to touch on a lot of those points, I can connect and relate to it kind of deep. Mm-hmm. We might have to revisit some of those things, but just to hear the way that was described and phrased in the patch notes. I've been out to early recording events. I've been to studios. I've been to Treyarch. I've been in Infinity Ward. And I've talked with the developers. I've sat in meetings with them. I've had early update briefings. I've had to go been able to go record content early, all that stuff, you know. And I feel like online, whenever you get updates, you know, you see a community related post from their main Twitter account or something, you know, you don't always get to hear or see from the mindset of the developer, right? And I've sat in these rooms and had talks with them, and it's amazing how truly passionate these creators are with their games. Like, I mean, they're a human, and a lot of people forget that on the internet, you know. And these people, they're literally digital artists. They are creating art in the form of a game that they really believe in. It's been influenced from you know, from whatever games maybe they liked or they were interested in. And I feel like I can really connect to that. So they want to make a good product. They're proud of it. People might say, oh, they don't care, they don't do this. Well, I promise you they care. Like yeah. That's definitely a fact. Even recently I saw like one of it was a tweet that was going viral or a posting or something, but I guess it was from one of the developers. I don't exactly know from what studio, but must have been related to Warzone, because just to paraphrase, it basically said like, I can't believe like that we're having to deal with like cheaters and hackers and they're ruining like the worst work of my life. And like you hear someone say that and you're like, damn, like if anyone sat down and thought about the best thing that they've created in their time frame, like whether it was a school project or work or wherever you're at in your life, and you have some piece of crap that is just ruining it, or you know, causing a lot of negative energy around it, like that sucks, you know. It's discouraging.
Yeah,
that's definitely a different way to look at it. I mean, yeah, I mean, we all complain about it and stuff like that. I mean, I get it, but you know, the real problem is the hackers and stuff, really. I mean, think about it. I mean, that's the worst part.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've always felt very strongly about how I have vehemently disagreed with the way that they are constantly updating weapons and making some overpowered and making some meta, and it being almost like a marketing play for them to push people to purchase new games, so they have to level up the weapons, so that they have to buy the game, right? So that they can stand a chance in Warzone. Like, for instance, I didn't buy the battle pass a few seasons ago, so I don't have the rose skin. So I don't get to play with that rose skin, and everybody else has an advantage over me because I didn't spend the money. I don't like the pay to play aspect of it. But at the end of the day, it is a business, and they do have to make money off of it. I just wish that they would make money off of more like cosmetic things, because people are going to pay for cosmetic things. Look at Fortnite. Like, people are going to spend money on it because I want a pink gun. I'll buy a pink skin for my gun. No, I don't care. So it was refreshing for me to hear that they are working on what they call a homeostasis, whatever the hell that means. But I have high hopes.
Yeah, and I agree with that, because like I said, I've sat in these calls. I mean, I had a season 3 pre-briefing before it released. You know, I got to have a call with developers from Raven and Treyarch in that call. You know, so I had some insight. But like, I've never heard anyone say, or that like never talked about it being a marketing thing. But I always felt like it was probably like an unwritten thing. Like, oh well, sure, a new Black Ops Cold War gun is going to come out. They're going to roll it out in Warzone. Why wouldn't it perform just, slightly above average, you know, to get people's eyes on it? Oh man, like maybe I could have that gun. You know, I felt like that was like you said, a marketing move, and I wouldn't even be like that disappointed in it, because I would get it. Like you said, it's a business,
right?
But to hear that they're trying to balance everything is cool. You know, will it increase the skill gap, skill ceiling? Maybe a little bit. You know, you're not going to have people that are trash running the same guns and getting the same results as what the higher skilled players are. But I feel like the way we're matched in online games, I mean, there's with some of us, and not that I'm even the best Warzone player, because I'm definitely better at multiplayer than I am Warzone, but like I still feel like whenever you hit like a certain level of a certain higher KD or score per minute or whatever, like there's only gonna be so many players online at that given time frame, right? You're only gonna get so many 150 player lobbies, or how many players are, you know? So
no, you're absolutely right.
Once you get so high, like your entire lobby is going to be just talented. They're going to be good. Like they're not going to be players that are bots per se. So, for some people, they might see more of that effect, but I feel like whenever you get to the higher skilled lobbies, everyone's still going to find the best gun with the least recoil, and they're going to make the most out of it. I mean, that's part of what online gaming is, you know?
Do you like skill-based matchmaking?
No, it's the worst thing I've ever experienced in multiplayer gaming. In fact, I feel like that's what's almost driven me away from Call of Duty lately. It's because it's become more stressful. I don't get to just get on and have as much fun with friends. and I think it's the worst thing. And I know numbers say otherwise. You know, I'm speaking from feelings, but
right. Well, that's what matters is like how the users feel about it. But I mean, I feel like that what she just read there, what they said, I feel like, you know, at least we're kind of hearing their side and how they feel about it, and that they are trying to make it better for everyone. So, you know, I guess you always just got to give them another chance, and hopefully they'll fix it for everybody. You know,
absolutely.
No, it kind of made me feel sad.
I don't want to be too negative about it. I'm optimistic always, but
yeah.
It's
just gotta get rid of the hackers.
We always say this.
Suck.
We always say this. The reason why we feel so strongly and have such strong opinions about Call of Duty and how it performs is because we have a genuine love for the game.
Right.
100%.
We feel this way because we're trying to push them to be better and put out a better product and continue this upward trajectory. So where I don't have to feel like I want to go to Battlefield when it comes out. I don't have to feel like I want to switch to Rocket League. I want to play Call of Duty because I love the game.
Yeah. There's a reason why I've played it since 2007, you know?
All right, so
I like Call of Duty.
Where we're at, you've played it since 2007. You're a Call of Duty OG. What was the first Call of Duty game you played?
Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare on Xbox 360.
Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
Okay.
The OG one.
Right on. My favorite was Modern Warfare 2. I definitely like Modern Warfare more than Black Ops, but yeah, definitely. I don't think I ever got to play 4, so
it's good.
Yeah. So
wait, but Dex, you're a Black Ops guy, aren't you?
I am. I do like the Black Ops games significantly more. And this
I see all your Black Ops posters back there. I mean, I see one Modern Warfare, but I see 2 Black Ops.
I'll take that Modern Warfare one down right now.
Take it
down right now. Yeah, I've really enjoyed the Black Ops games. I feel like I've loved every single one of them. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, they've all had different things they've introduced, and I've always really liked Treyarch as a developer and for the Call of Duty games for sure.
So if you could pick one Call of Duty to play for the rest of your life, what one would it be?
Black Ops 4.
Black Ops 4. Okay, I never played that one.
Why? What's so great about it?
Queen wants to argue here, so
I just want to know.
I'll fight to my deathbed about Black Ops 4. So
I played Black Ops 4. It was a great game, but I prefer Modern Warfare better.
Yeah. So for one, in Black Ops 4, there wasn't heavy skill-based matchmaking, so you got a wide variety of different experiences in your lobbies. But for the most part, it was a pretty fast-paced game. A lot of running and gunning. Not a lot of safe spaces to hide. Most of the maps were pretty simple off the start. Some of the DLC maps got a little crazy, stuff all over the place and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But I mostly liked, how fast the game played. I like games that have a longer time to kill because I do rely on having an accurate shot, having pretty good gun skill and gameplay. I like the manual healing in the game because I feel like that was something that added an increased skill requirement per se, for lack of a better word, when to position yourself to try to manually heal. Sometimes, if you want to play more aggressive, you could just, bob and weave, heal up a little bit and go right back at someone instead of having to wait for the auto health regen to apply or whatever, So,
right on. Good answers.
I really just liked how fast it played and the longer time to kill. I could rely on my gun skill a little more than I could in something like Modern Warfare that has a lower time to kill and some more safer spaces. Like if I push through I have to go through a door that is now in the game. They put doors in Modern Warfare and
I like the doors.
Oh my god! You gotta run through it, it's like boom! Like, hey, I'm right here now.
Yeah, the Kool-Aid Man breaking through walls and shit. Yeah,
it's a wonderful reference.
What did you think of Cold War?
So I feel like that's what's put me in a weird spot, right? And I was very vocal on Twitter about what I wanted Black Ops Cold War to be, and I feel like they gave me just about everything I want. I know they weren't giving it to me,
Right.
Some of the things I talked about, or would tweet about, or even talked about in some of my videos on YouTube, was mainly just having something a longer time to kill than Modern Warfare, some more simple maps in Black Ops Cold War, which we have some.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Reactive camos are now in the game. Something a little more visually appealing that we didn't have in Modern Warfare. The mini map came back. It was a standard mini map that we didn't have in Modern Warfare. So those are just some of the points, right? And I feel like all of that was like it's been given to me, and I still have hardly played the last few weeks just because I feel like I'm burnt out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it's solely to like based on the skill-based matchmaking. The matchmaking itself just it bums me out. It's so discouraging. It burns me out. It's probably a better phrase for it. Because I feel like from the game, like the game's everything I want. Like I like the game. I do.
You just don't want to sweat 24/7. I
100%.
completely understand that.
You know,
You need to play with more people that are lower leveled like me. Bring you down to our level, right?
Not even like all the time. Like it's not like I just want to go out and just shit on everyone and just be like, oh, I'm the best ever. Because like I know I'm not, you know. But like for me, like especially you would understand from a creator's standpoint, like for me, like with where I'm at in life, I might get maybe 2 hours a day to dedicate to this. Sometimes I don't get any, so if it's like hop one and maybe I do want to throw on a stream, because I've went to work, I've came home, I help with family stuff, help my daughter, get her to bed, whatever. And now I'm like, dang, like now I want to like try to get some gameplay. I want to get a video done, or maybe I want to do a live stream. I don't want to put on my MLG sweatband, load up, and like go to war. Like I want to hop on, have some fun, maybe get a good game, maybe laugh a little bit. Just different.
You don't want to work. You're like, I just finished working.
Yeah,
I don't want to keep working. I was playing Sea of Thieves the other day, and I was like, I feel like I'm working on a boat. Like this is not a game. This is just more work.
I feel it. I feel it for sure. I feel it for sure. So, DEXB0T, what games are you looking forward to? Maybe this year, maybe next year. Is there any games that you really got your eye on right now that you're excited for the release?
I'm a really bad gamer, probably per se, because I don't like play a wide variety of games. I've stuck to MLB or I've stuck to Call of Duty for so long. But like you mentioned earlier, I have enjoyed playing MLB The Show. It did just release. This is actually the first one I've ever played. I know it's been out for a long time, but I was on Xbox back in the day, so I never had the option to play it. Even since moving to PlayStation, I had never taken the time to pick it up. But so I've really been enjoying MLB The Show. I am going to probably play the Burning Crusade. It's one of the WoW classic expansions. I'm going to play a little bit of that. I've only dabbled with World of Warcraft here and there in the past, and I feel like I'm kind of scared to like try it out now because I can't really like cross over my Call of Duty community with Warcraft. Like that's not going to work. So I'm going to want to try to maybe just squeeze that in and play it some on the side whenever I can with with whatever I have. So we'll see about that. And then obviously I'm keeping my ears open for anything related to GTA 6 because I'm curious what the future could hold for just more fun related content in the future. I think about what I want to be doing as a creator, maybe 5 years from now, and I don't really want to be going hard on Call of Duty with my MLG sweatband.
Right. Are you excited about the new Halo at all? I mean, you're an Xbox guy, right?
Yeah, I was in the past. Yeah. I didn't buy the new Xbox. I probably will try that out on PC whenever it releases. I'll give it a shot, see what it's like.
Yeah, absolutely.
I actually forgot that was coming out. So yeah.
What about Battlefield? I feel like I'm the only person in the world that's excited about Battlefield.
The only Battlefield I've ever played was Battlefield 1942. I think was like the original one that released in like, I don't know, 2004 maybe or something like that. So I've never really played any of the Battlefields, but from what I've always seen, just looks like a lot of vehicles and a lot of players and big ass maps. And I hated Ground War for that. So I don't know. I like the smaller, fast paced run and gun up in your face type gameplay. And try it.
Don't blame you. So I've got a question here for you, and I'm excited about this because I didn't see this until just now.
Okay. Oh yeah, I read this question.
If someone was to create a new video game, right? You are and you're the star character, right? What is the game about, and what's it called? Describe it to us. This is hard to put you on the spot. I get it, but I love this question. But a game designer calls you and says, "Hey, we're gonna make a game about you. You're the star character. What do you want it to be called, and what do you want it to be?" I don't even know how to answer this.
I know how I would answer it for me.
All right, let him ponder it, and you tell us yours, Queen.
Okay. So mine would be called the Queendom. It would be kind of like Fall Guys, but you have to try to do tasks, but you're just a giant piece of cheese. And
that's G Fuel off the nose. Fazeberry, if anybody's wondering. Oh, that burns.
I don't know. I just made that up, but now my eyes are watering. You're just a giant piece of cheese, and you're running from mice. Mice are the bad guys. Yeah. And mouse traps are everywhere, and you're cheese, and you're living in a castle, and you're royalty, and you're just trying to do tasks, but you just keep failing.
Oh boy.
The Queendom.
I love
Coming
it.
to a console near you.
I can't wait for the Queendom.
You know, it's kind of crazy. I was actually thinking my game would be exactly that, but with robots instead of cheese.
Love it. Love it.
Robots instead of cheese are good, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Getting chased by, I don't know, Arnold Schwarzenegger, like Terminator.
Terminator style game, but you're robot. Okay.
Oh, Queen,
I
want to dig into your brain some night. I can't wait. That was one of the greatest things I've ever heard in my entire life. The Queendom. Jeez.
I'd buy it.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna push this.
I'm gonna pitch it.
With our huge platform here at the Unqualified Gamers. Game developers, reach out. Let's go.
Yeah, Dex, call your people.
Some of them follow me on Twitter, so
yeah. Hey, you know,
call your people. Like we can even make it a mobile game. Like I'm down. Like it doesn't have to be anything cool or special.
Mobile gaming is coming. May as well.
I mean,
it's gonna take over eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my lord,
it's not as popular in the U.S. yet, but I'm sure it's coming.
It's definitely coming.
Yeah.
Coming.
All right, Queen.
My turn.
You're up.
All right. So I remember, and I was telling Punishment this story. The first time that I discovered you was on Twitter. You had posted a video of your wife and your daughter surprising you with a pillow of your logo. And I saw that, and I thought, that is the cutest thing I think I've ever seen before in my life. Like, what a good man. You know, I love nothing more than a good man, husband, dad. Like, I love it. And
don't put me on too high of a pedestal here.
I'm just saying.
I'm still a bot, you know?
And, well, it was precious. And I commented on it or something. And I guess I just wanted to talk a little bit about, you mentioned this earlier, about how you balance your work, your stream, Carnage Clan, your family, your daughter bot, as you so adorably dubbed her, who's now a Mario Brothers pro, as I hear. Yeah. What are some advice or tips or tricks or anything that you have for how you balance all of that?
The biggest driving force behind it is passion. I really do love doing all of this stuff. That's why I never let numbers get to me. You know, sometimes whenever I know I have a limited schedule, I might not have hundreds of thousands of people watching me whenever I stream. In fact, far from that. But passion drives everything, and that's not only my gaming and managing my brand and trying to grow, here in the space, but also with, my family life and whatnot. You know, I'm kind of lucky to be where I'm at in life. I have a stable career. I have a pretty balanced work schedule. I'm thankful for that. And whenever I come home, I try to dedicate as much time to my family as possible. Mainly because I don't want to be, chasing this dream of being a full-time creator, that may never come. And I miss out on my daughter's entire childhood because of that. So I try to cherish some moments that I have now, try to do things on the weekends and the afternoons when I can. And, I dedicate more time whenever she's sleeping or napping or something like that to maybe chase my side hustle. So
right on, man. I love that. That's
try to make the best out of everything.
Great answer. Love it.
Daughter-bot is the best. He posted, if you haven't seen the video, I'm making the decision right now. We're going to repost the video of you teaching your daughter how to play Mario.
Okay.
The cutest thing I think I've ever seen before. She's going to be a gamer. We need more girl gamers in the industry.
Capturing that mushroom, though, I think.
Yeah. She was just having so much fun with it. She was not doing well, but she was laughing and just having a blast, and I just thought it was precious. Yeah, she was a bot for sure. She is her father's daughter. That's awesome. Okay, so I do want to talk a little bit about Carnage Clan. Because as I've become more exposed to Carnage Clan, and I wasn't familiar when I first found you, it's become very apparent to me that you guys have set yourselves apart. You got some of the most down-to-earth, kind, positive people in the business that I've seen, and especially it was very refreshing to watch because a lot of this community has become very toxic, and it feels like every member of the Carnage Clan is just so cool. So I wanted to just ask you, how would you describe Carnage Clan and where you guys fit in your mission in the gaming community? That's a tough question.
Being genuine about growing your brand, genuine creators, genuinely caring about the community that you're building around your brand, and really just having fun with this. We like to have a lot of positivity in the organization and people that will represent that well. Mainly because we're tied into the Call of Duty community really heavy. That's the majority of the team-based content that we create and our individual content as well. And a lot of us have had the opportunity to work with the developers. We've had a working relationship with Activision for several years now, that we're thankful to have. And whenever we were talking about like giving feedback to developers and treating them like people and stuff like that, like we've had this working relationship, we've had opportunities to connect with them, and being providing unique feedback that is constructive instead of just negative all of the time. I think that's the way we try to manage ourselves and how we put out content.
That's awesome. I've seen a few people in Carnage Clan now. And yeah, I mean, like I said, I absolutely love your stream. Like I hung out the other night for a couple hours and I had a blast, and I've popped in every night, but like I had a blast. Like you're so positive, you keep it up. I told Queen, I was like, yeah, watching this guy, I think I can learn a few things, so definitely, definitely we'll be back often. I really had a good time in there, and your positivity, even when you were not doing too hot in MLB, you were still positive about it. You were still excited. So yeah, I loved it.
Having fun, man. That's
right.
That's what's special. Like you said, it's like you said, you want to get on, you want to play a game, and you want to have fun while you're doing it. And
right.
I feel like I've as much as I hate to say it, like I don't want it to happen. I'm sure it'll come back, but like I've struggled to get that out of Call of Duty lately. That's a bummer because like Queen said, I've played this game for how long? Like you have a burning love for it. You want to see it succeed. You want everyone to have fun with it around you, but like I can't get on to entertain if I'm not genuinely in it right then.
Right.
I'm like, and I am having fun with MLB, and I felt like I've had so many people say that, like, or things relating to, like, I don't even watch baseball, or I don't even know anything about this game, but I can watch it play because it's refreshing, And I'm like,
I don't watch baseball, and I was having a blast in there. Like I almost bought it like 3 times, and I'm going to buy it for sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, it's just you were like positive. You were sucking it up pretty hard the other night, but you were still loving it. I'm like, all right, man. This guy's like I am with Call of Duty. I suck, but I still have fun. So
I'm like stressing out. I can't take a pitch. I could barely get my field to the spot where the ball was going to play it to land to make a catch or something, And I even said I said something earlier. I'm like, this is more relaxing than playing Call of Duty.
Right?
And someone was like, dude, you're like stressing out. Like that was more relaxing. I'm like, it's just different, right? It's different.
Yeah, it's a different kind. Yeah, because absolutely the Call of Duty stress, man, it's real, and
it takes years off your life for sure.
It does.
And I feel like Warzone, like as I know so many people love it, but I feel like Warzone genuinely stresses me out because there's so much to take in a battle royale. There's so much going on. Like you could be having the game of your life, and you get third party by someone in the back, like right after someone, you're like, all that for that,
Yep. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Yeah. Everybody listening to this that plays Call of Duty is going to understand that for sure. Yeah. Everyone.
Yep.
Yeah. Battle Royale does have a different kind of, like, at least in multiplayer, you're respawning, you're dying, you're respawning. It's just a constant. And in Battle Royale, you're like 30 minutes. You've got a self-revive. You've got your loadout. You've got Ghost on. Everybody's doing good. You got UAVs. We're in this good placement in the center of the circle. And then you get sniped in the head by a hacker, and there goes your game that you've been working on for the past half hour.
There goes everything.
You're like, okay, all right, well, I guess I'll go fuck myself. So
I feel you.
But when it comes to streaming, you've been doing this for a long time, so I'm sure you've had your share.
You've had your share.
Fair. I can't talk today. Fair.
You had your share fair DEXB0T. Share fair. 100%. We're with it.
Stop it.
All right, go on, Queen. We
Fair
love you.
Share
Go on.
of mistakes that you've made. What do you think the biggest mistake is that new streamers make? And what kind of tips do you have for them when they want to get started?
Probably one of the biggest mistakes that new streamers make, I'd say streaming too many hours out of a day to 0 viewers. would probably be the biggest mistake. You know, if you can take time, you can hop on and do a live stream. You might have no people watching you. Might have one person. One, build a relationship with it. If that person's willing to communicate and chat with you in chat, definitely do that. But you know, if you hit 2, 3, 4 hours, you know, you've got to cut it back. You've got to dial it back. You've got to try to take some of the content you've had throughout that stream, whether it was a good game, whether it was a funny moment, and take and clip that, turn that into some other content on another platform, whether you're posting it to Twitter, Instagram, TikTok even now is great for organic growth and drive people from other platforms to your stream. That's definitely something people need to focus on. 'Cause you could be there live all day waiting for something to possibly happen that's out of your control. It may never happen.
Yep.
Absolutely. I'm still a very, very small streamer, and I have the greatest community in the world to me. You know, they're
awesome.
Great. And I didn't start growing that community until I started putting out content at other places, right? And I put out a lot of content, but I have fun doing it, you know. So that's a big thing for me too, is putting out content.
It's the key. It's important. You've got to do it, especially these days. Like trying to be a Twitch streamer or a YouTuber in any game is more saturated than it's ever been. You know?
Yeah.
And like I still consider myself a small creator. You know, yeah, I have numbers. Oh.
If you're listening to this, he almost just took himself out with his microphone.
You know, but I've gained a following, you know, over so many years of doing this, and it doesn't always translate to, you know, average viewership being high. You know, like, so it's definitely key to keep pumping out that content where you can, to try to drive new people, drive people that are up to date or they're currently interested in that type of content to where you're trying to put out more content. 100%.
Right.
For sure. Yeah, I feel like I see a lot of new streamers do that. And I'm not a streamer, but I do work in marketing, so I have some sort of, I think I'm qualified to answer this question a little bit.
Absolutely.
Which is that when you're trying to build your Twitch stream, you're building it on the outside, working your way in, right? Like, so when you're streaming, you should be streaming for 2-3 hours and be 100% focused on two things: entertaining the people that are currently there, and making content that you can post for later to bring more people in for next time, and just continue to build it that way. Because if you sit there, like you said, for 8 hours, you've wasted valuable time that you could have used to be making content.
Queen, you're an honorary streamer. You've watched all of us, all of your friends crash so many times, and you've seen the highest of the highs and the lowest of the lows. You're basically
It's
a
true.
streamer. So,
It's true. I'm like the extra. I'm like the friend in the background on every stream that's just like hanging out. But if you,
I definitely consider you're creating content now. You're a content creator. You might not be streaming yet. You're creating hella content, especially with the Instagram posts and the tweets around the podcast.
She's killing it, isn't she?
Killing it.
Making me look so good. I love it.
Yeah, you're getting your feet wet, and you're doing a phenomenal job. So.
I'm trying.
Don't discredit yourself.
I am open to any kinds of advice from anybody. If you've followed any of our content, please feel free to just say, hey, I think you should try this or do this or don't do that. Let me know.
Queen, you're killing it. There's nothing you're not doing right. You're killing it. You're the best.
Thanks. Okay,
I'm thankful to have such a great co-host. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there, but very thankful.
Aww.
We're having a moment.
We are.
Okay, so if you weren't a streamer, Dex, what would you be doing?
At the bar.
At the bar, at a boy. What do you drink, Dex? What do you drink?
Club? I don't know.
You didn't even hesitate.
You a beer guy or a whiskey guy?
Oh, no. Zero hesitation at the bar. Duh. He's thought about this.
I don't know. I used to play a lot of men's softball and stuff. I was a baseball player growing up, and as I got older, even up until a couple years ago, I would travel a lot on the weekends and stuff like that. I kind of stepped back from that some, but I'd probably be playing ball still.
That's cool. Yeah. I love it. All right. Redux, our friend Redux, he had a question for you. He wants to know, what are 3 things that you cannot live without?
My daughter.
Daughter-bot.
My wife. We'll say my family.
Okay, so that's one family.
Okay, family.
That's whoa.
That's not
I was
two.
gonna give you two, but okay.
This is hard now. I'm very thankful for my health, and I'd say probably my faith too.
Love it. I love that.
Love it all.
Awesome.
All right, so Queen, am I reading this or that? That's what
This
it
is
says here.
I know. Normally I do this, but I'm going to hand it over to CC to do this one this time.
All right. So this or that DEXB0T is we're gonna give you two options. We're gonna try to do it as a speed round here. You just pick one.
Okay.
You tell me one. All right. All right. This is listen. These questions were specifically designed over hours and hours of hard work from myself and Queen Cheese, specifically designed to let your viewers and our viewers get to know. So I hope you're ready. This is some pretty tough questions in here. All right. All right. We're just gonna hop right into it. Speed round. Wings. Bone in or bone out?
Bone out.
Attaboy. Top sheet. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Yes.
Okay. Pineapple on pizza?
Hell no.
Okay. Pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes.
All right. Console or PC?
Console.
Wow. I think you're our first console person to say console.
I appreciate it.
I love the simplicity of it.
This is a really big one. You're going to get judged which way you pick on this one in this podcast heavily. iOS or Android?
iOS. 100%.
Attaboy.
No green texts here.
No green text here.
Oh, they're the
All
worst.
right. Or DC?
Neither.
Neither? Not into comic?
Which one's
The
which
movies?
one's Batman?
DC?
Okay.
Yes! Yes!
Sorry.
Have you also not watched any of the Marvel movies? Because Queen's in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Her pretty hard for it. I won't judge you on it because you seem like a nice guy. But
I told her before, I was like, I don't watch much TV or shows. Like,
Batman's the best superhero,
There's nothing wrong
and
with that.
you just confirmed it. Thank you.
we already asked you Modern Warfare or Black Ops. Yep, right. So, okay, here's one I need to know for my personal. Streamlabs or OBS?
well, now it's.
Are you something else?
Streamlabs?
Streamlabs? Okay, yeah. Good man,
Wait.
smart man.
I thought Streamlabs and OBS were the same thing.
Streamlabs OBS, and then there's like Stream Elements OBS.
Okay,
There's
so
two
that's
different
what, yeah. So
He uses
Streamlabs
Streamlabs
or Stream
OBS.
Elements.
Yeah.
Streamlabs.
He uses
I mean, I
Streamlabs.
use both, but broadcasting software, Streamlabs.
Attaboy, smart man. Toilet paper over or under?
Over.
Like the roll. Attaboy, smart.
Got to.
What comes first, the milk or the cereal?
The milk. I'm just kidding.
Oh, man.
Gotcha.
Oh, you
I
got
almost
it.
had a heart attack. I think I had a stroke.
I should have said the water. What
You should have said the water. That would have been
The
great.
bowl.
All right. When you go to put your shoes on, do you put both socks on first and then the shoes, or do you put one sock on, then the shoe, and then the other sock on, then the shoe? How do you do that?
Both socks on and both shoes. If you do it any way different, you're a freak.
We've decided the same thing, and there's reasons that all of these are on here because there's somebody we know that does it the other way, and he's a psycho,
I thought
Lando.
Queen was gonna say like I do 1 foot at a time, like sock and shoe.
She does seem like a 1 foot kind of person, doesn't she?
I haven't put shoes on in over a year. Let's just say that.
Oh, God.
I don't leave my house.
I love it.
I go check the
love
mail barefoot, you know?
All right, Queen.
hours before.
Queen's gonna do the this
Second
or that's
game.
done. This or that's done. This is the other half of the questions that are specifically designed to make all of our viewers know you better, DEXB0T.
All right. This game is called Would You Rather. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. So we'll just jump right into it. Would you rather speak every language fluently or be able to speak to animals?
Speak to animals.
That I completely agree.
Animals are way better than humans. I'm pretty sure.
They are for sure.
Specifically my
should.
dog,
Oh, what's your dog's name? Who is it?
Delilah. She's a
Ooh, I love
Pug and
the name.
Beagle mix.
Oh, yes.
Dogbot.
Dogbot.
Okay, second one. Would you rather always say everything that's on your mind or never be able to speak again?
I'd rather always say what's on my mind. I'm pretty much wear my heart on my sleeve. I don't have a lot to hide, so that'd probably be an easier path to take.
Yeah, it'd be pretty hard to stream if you weren't allowed to speak, right?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Great point.
All right. Would you rather have the ability to pause time or rewind time?
If I pause it, is it pausing just me?
No, it all the whole world.
The horror will accept you, right?
I'd probably want to rewind time then. Just not so much to change anything, but to relive moments that I cherish. I think would be
Love
cool.
it.
You are so precious. Okay. Would you rather would you rather have everyone you know be able to read your thoughts or for everyone you know to have access to your internet history?
It's like the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty similar.
I guess either one. Either
Kinda.
one.
Either one, you don't
Either
care.
one.
You don't care. Yours is an
Open
open
book.
book?
Yeah.
Love it.
Hearts on my sleeve. It is what it is, you know.
I love it. Okay, would you rather have I love this one. Would you rather have a 1-minute conversation with your past self any year or your future self any year?
Future self, 100%.
Really? So you wouldn't want to go back in time and tell your past self, like, it's okay, little Dex, like everything's going to be fine? You'd rather go and see what the future holds?
Yeah. Because I already accept that everything's gonna be fine now. I guess, you know, that's just how I carry myself. I don't worry about a lot. I'd like to know if what I'm dedicating my time to now is worth it or not.
That's a smart move. That's a smart move for
Feel it.
sure.
Am I wasting my time or not, you know?
I love it. Okay, so this last question, we ask everybody that comes on the podcast this question. And I have a confession to make. I stole this question from you.
From me?
From you, yeah. Nobody knows this. I feel so bad. As soon as you said you'd come on the podcast, I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to confess that I stole something from him.
I'm scared because who knows what this could be.
No, it's a good question.
I know
I
some
loved it.
questions I've asked random duos live, you know?
No, really. If you haven't watched his random duo videos on YouTube, I highly suggest you get on that immediately because it is thoroughly entertaining.
Yeah.
Agent actually went into our Instagram and put this question as well, which is, you have the entire world's attention for 30 seconds. What do you do? What do you say?
I've
Your
never had
turn to
think
answer.
about this on my end.
Your head.
It's your turn.
I usually just name my duos partners weird names, like Jim or Steve, and that's how it goes. So yeah, I'm excited for this.
He goes, hey, Steve. And he's like, my name is all about, no, you're Steve. You feel like a Steve. I'm going to call you Steve.
I feel like you look like a Steve.
They love it.
I can run with that. But to revisit the question, I don't know. I'd probably try to go the route of trying to get everyone to get along, and I'm sure that's probably a bigger project than just 30 seconds would allow.
Right.
But I really feel like just people as a society, we could take better care of each other as a human
Absolutely.
race, because we don't know what else is out there, and we only have like one shot that we really know at this one life with this one planet that we could probably, you know, make it better all around. Would be a nice dream to have.
Absolutely, man.
So
Absolutely.
precious.
Well, DEXB0T, I want to thank you so much for doing this. I know that we're very small podcast right now, but having people on that are cool like you is going to help us grow. We really appreciate it. I don't think you'll ever understand how much we appreciate it. Your time tonight. Please remind us where we can follow you and what your Twitch schedule's like.
Thank you again for having me. I really had fun. This is cool to be able to do. So
Glad you had
I do
fun.
appreciate it as well. And all my social handles are DEXB0T with a 0, DEXB0T on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, all that stuff. A lot of my Twitch schedule is kind of up in the air. It's one of the things I hate about being a streamer is that I don't follow a set schedule, but life happens with where I'm at in life.
Right.
So I feel like I would tell people to do it opposite of how I do it.
Right.
Mostly on the weekends around middle of the day, lunchtime-ish, and then potentially any day during the week, roughly around 9 p.m. or later. So that's pretty much what I run with.
Yeah, just go to twitch.tv/DEXB0T and turn on notifications because you don't have a schedule. There is just something very exciting when I just get this little notification on my phone that you're live. I'm like, yay, it's time. It's time to go mess with Dex. So awesome.
Yeah. Definitely had a blast in every stream of yours I've been in so far. So make sure you follow him and just have fun in there. Everybody in your chat was super nice too, super welcoming, asking me how my day was. That doesn't happen a lot in Twitch streams that I go to. So I had a blast in there. So
that's cool.
His mods are great.
I feel like we have a really positive community.
Yeah, you absolutely do.
And then to revisit the Discord again.
That's what I was about to say.
Since investing time in structuring my Discord server, it helps us. Like I said, I'm not always online. Mm-hmm. The Discord helps us as a community to stay connected when offline. It's basically like a Twitch chat, but not on Twitch.
Right.
With some additional benefits. So it's cool to have that and really stay connected and bring the community together. So would definitely recommend that as well for any creators that are trying to build a community.
You can find that right through your stream, right?
Yes, there's a link there to join my Discord.
Perfect. So go there, join his Discord.
We'll put it in the description of this YouTube video as well, but I completely forgot to mention your Discord. It's one of my favorite places on the internet. Every morning, every single person in that Discord gets on and just says, good morning. And it's just good morning. And it's just like, so I got on once and I was like, good morning. It was like 12:30. Everybody was like, it's not morning.
Yeah, I'm about to leave work already. Been at work at 6 a.m. Got up at 5.
Right. Been there. Well, everyone, make sure that we already talked about it in the podcast. Queen Cheese does amazing work, and she works really hard on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter. We're now on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. That's right, Apple Podcasts. Make sure you please follow us on all those. Sub on YouTube. We love the comments on the YouTube that we've been getting. Great. We just really appreciate everybody that's taking time out of their day to join us, to listen to this podcast or watch it. It means the world to us. We work really hard on it, especially Queen. She's the best in the world. I could not be happier with anyone else.
You're giving me too much credit.
No, I'm serious, Queen. You're the best. Like, seriously. I work full time. I stream full time, and when I come to the podcast, you are like, you tell me like what to do. You give me my direction because I'm a squirrel and I'm just gonna. Nobody else can get my brain to work the way you do. So I really, really appreciate you. So.
Well, geez, thanks.
Yeah, absolutely. You work so hard and you put out the best content anywhere. So seriously,
only second after DEXB0T has the best content.
Second after DEXB0T
on the internet. But anyways, thanks again, DEXB0T, for joining us. So excited that you were here. And thank you everybody who's listening. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed the content. Don't forget to leave a comment down below on what stories you want us to cover next and any other guests that you want us to bring on. But we will see you next week for more unqualified opinions from the Unqualified Gamers.
Join the giveaway. Don't forget.
Join the giveaway.